This is Dapper.
And I'm Beanie.
And we are the Dapper Bros.
Now let's continue talking about this. I love this part of the game because Spider-Man, he's a scientist.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that he would be
That
like...
is lost so often in Spider-Man media.
What do you mean?
Like,
that he's like... He's like, oh, I just web sling and all that stuff.
yeah, there's so much focus on his crime fighting and not enough on his science side. He's a fucking nerd.
Which is why I was amazed why so many people weren't pissed off beyond reason at the Tobey Maguire one. And that one, they show like, yeah, it's out of his hand. That's how it does it. When, in all actuality, the way he web slings, he built that because he found out that he could stick to stuff. So he's like, he thought his own way of doing it. Oh, you gotta pick those up and then put it over there.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, this game... I think this is the only Spider-Man game that really tries to focus on Peter Parker shining through and using his abilities. Like, you hack mainframes, you, like, rebuild whole circuitries, you find,
Yeah, I do think that they did show a fair amount of that with,
hydrogel polymer composite.
the MCU version
Strong,
of
but there's a lot of
Spider-Man.
impedance.
Which one's that?
Better tell Doc
Homecoming?
to keep looking for other materials.
Oh!
Because,
a bit, yeah!
Yeah, because, like, spoiler alert. We should have said that last episode. With
Who cares?
But spoiler alert. He hacks his suit that Stark gave him.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Right.
To get like
Get outta here
full
before I
access
screw
to
things up
everything.
for Doc
Yeah.
even more.
Pardon me?
There's actually a really cool part of this game that's later on that I will spoil for you because I don't care. There's oh yeah, fuck. There are these little kind of labs that are on top of buildings, and they're everywhere throughout the city. And if you find one, it's part of Oscorp. They Harry leaves you messages, and he's talking about
How's
how
Doc working on this?
like there's like always a problem with these. So like let me give you an example. One of the stations kind of monitored the toxicity level of a lake that was near there, and he was checking it and found out that the toxicity level was way too high. So what you did was you infused a bacteria-eating virus with your web slinging, and then you went to that pond and like sprinkled over the bacteria in there, and it ate all the bacteria. And
I'm liking this puzzle.
yeah, it's really cool. And there's some that actually take them away. They get way harder. This is just like the new level stuff. But there's so much of a focus on science, and I love that about this game. It's so much fun. Oh, that won't work. It really makes you think. Yeah, doesn't it, buddy? They're not like the thing is, they're not that hard. Like I'm like you saw earlier. If you go to like episode 1, my file, I'm like 33%, and even at that level, they're not usually that difficult. It's gonna. I think you're gonna have to restart that completely. Try a different combination.
I think that's what I started with.
This game is something else. I'm really enjoying.
Uh-huh.
Enjoy it so much. Makes you flex your brain muscles. Oh, I didn't even see that. Those two. Ah, we getting this. It's almost like we're smart or something. Yeah.
Sure. We're smart.
Shut up, dog. I know stuff.
Oh, hydrogel IPN.
See,
This looks
you
promising.
identify stuff, and that
That'd be a
applies
great
way
tissue
later
interface.
on in the game too, because you have to be like, this substance is contaminating
And
the
I
air.
can't
need to
do
find out what it
anything
is.
beyond that. What? Why are they locked?
You unlock them later on in the game.
That's what I figured.
It's the whole game is about progression. It like slowly introduces concepts to you.
I am the running scientist.
Like I actually just found out that there's a subplot with Black Cat that you like slowly find, and I love her. So I was like, awesome! She's so hot! Do awful stuff to her. Now, let's go.
Okay. Hard.
I want to see my Pocky and stop making Doug hate me. Man, your suit's messed up.
Wait, why is my suit messed up?
Well, you got punched in the face a lot by Fisk, so.
Oh, that.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the
Oh,
VIP
boy.
treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steamed company.
I
Can you
love.
swing by the precinct? Got an
graffiti
issue
in
that
this
could
game.
benefit from your unique
It is
skill set.
beautiful.
For you, Yuri?
You just gotta come across random
on my way.
bits of graffiti. They're so cool.
Oh! What?
Spider-Man!
got a new
Spider-Man!
episode
Spider-Man!
Crashing into buildings, Spider-Man! More George of the Jungle. JJ!
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners like you discuss the issues affecting our city with Pulitzer Prize-winning two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle. Hey, plug the book. And
Plug the book!
as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's book, Spider-Man, Threat or Menace, within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalization.
Awesome!
Not gonna get it.
I'm getting better at this!
Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson. Alerting
Damn,
you to the
slipping
threats
around
you
corners.
don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime. As soon as one goes down, every punk with a gun, a tracksuit, and a drawer full of gold chains decides he's the next
I want a
god.
drawer full of gold
We're gonna have a
chains.
gang war in the street, but does that whip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. He got on TV.
Excuse me, I'd like to keep running across walls.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickback.
Ugh.
So until that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll
No!
be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs are lining up to charge you triple.
I love that. I like that it just gives you something to listen to while you're web slinging too. I think it's really nice. And he just shits on you the entire time.
a lot of open world stuff does that.
Now
Did
that
you ever
quit
play True
smoking,
Crimes?
What do you tell people when you come up here?
No, I didn't
But I
like
need
beat
a
it or
break
anything,
from
but I
the
Yeah.
definitely know what it is.
But there were constant
enough.
radio stations.
So, why'd you
Oh
call?
my god,
Need a
fucking
date to the policeman's
Grand
ball?
Theft Auto, Saints
Gotta
Row,
find
they're
a
famous
suit.
for that.
Yeah.
Saints Row 2
No
is
ball
hands
this
down
year
my
anyway.
favorite one.
We
That one
spent too
actually
much
had an
integrating
awesome like
Oscorp
metal
surveillance
station.
tech.
I was like,
Well,
finally!
right.
You never hear
It
good
was.
death metal in a game.
Until an hour ago.
Ever!
The system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
No, what I'm.
They tell me someone
Excuse me.
sabotaged
You know what
the
music
central
I'm
server,
waiting for
and
in
now
a
all the
game?
towers are
Blue
offline.
Jazz?
No, country. Come on.
Inside
Go
job?
fuck yourself! How about that?
We'll figure it
I
out
don't know.
later.
That'd be
Right
terrible.
now we need to
Go
get
play
the
your
hell out.
hunting games,
I-
why don't you?
I cannot think of
called
any
me?
good
Aw,
game where
that's
country
sweet.
would be a
I called
good
someone I can
addition.
trust. Plus,
Red
the
Dead
signals
Redemption?
are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Maybe
Ooh.
Western.
Yeah, Western would work.
I love
Western,
a challenge.
like,
You break
and that's
it, you
more
buy
old
it.
timey.
I thought
country?
you trusted
Yeah.
me.
But like,
Can't think of many games where you're a drunk asshole punching
Let's take a
people
look at this
and
tower.
running over other people with your truck.
Input bands have been shifted. Subtle.
Once again, another interesting mechanic. This game throws a lot of cool stuff at you, and I love it. Go fuck yourself, Aaron. This is cool. Usually, it's just another thing I gotta do. Bleh.
excuse me.
Right. The right stick. You gotta move that one too.
Oh, there we are. Okay,
See, it's like a cool thing. You don't just like get there.
I enjoyed that as an audio engineer.
We just had a tower come back
I
online.
didn't even realize that. That's
Not just a
awesome.
free mask, huh?
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Sure, but just so you
No,
know, I had to
fun
sync up with
thing
the tower to fix
with
it.
audio
I'm seeing
engineering
all
stuff.
crime data in the area now.
I didn't know
Looks
that
like
could
there's
be
a
fun.
break-in happening near me.
Great.
You
I've
saw-
got units nearby.
You
No
know what
problem.
type of wave
I'm on
that
it.
was, right?
It's an audio wave. Not wrong.
More generally. That was actually a radio wave.
Oh, okay.
But you know what type of wave that was, more generally. Think math.
What type of wave was it?
Do it.
I have no idea. I tried really hard and then I stopped.
We will visit this back on the next episode.
I just immediately looked at the time and was like, yeah, maybe.
Until
These
then,
guys didn't forget their
stay dapper!
Stay dapper, people!